ass. The Promethean Sniper is fucking amazing. That was the one game, that was the only one I found Promethean-wise was fucking awesome. The UNSC weapons are just more superior. Then you have this new one called the SAW, which you can get in a coordinates drop, which I get every time I see it as an option, I get it. And that's just extremely overpowered and shoots so rapidly. It's such a great weapon. And the UNSC shotgun is extremely overpowered. I can shoot a guy 10 yards out with the shotgun and they will fly across the wall and be dead. In previous Halo games, if you're 5-10 yards out, it takes 2 to 3 shots with a shotgun to kill you, unless you're about 3 feet in front of the guy. This one, you can be 10 yards out, boom, kill, boom, double kill. I mean, I really like that. Another thing I like is, with the ordnance drop, is very convenient. You know, it goes ordnance drop ready. You just launch it and boom, launch it right in front of you. Very equivalent to the kill streaks in Call of Duty, and I think it's really effective the way 343 established it. I really like that one. Overall, the maps all seem good. I mean, they actually put time in the maps. I love the map. It seems like we get stuck on Haven an awful lot, because everybody loves that map. We always put it on Haven. But overall, the multiplayer for Halo 4 is well beyond what I expected it to be. So, with that said, let's move on over to the campaign, which I just finished, and I got a lot to say about that, which will be spoiler alert free. The campaign, I've been hearing reviews all over. The reviews came out last week. You know, you got all these reviews getting 10, 9s, what. And I was like, well, people are saying it's going to be Game of the Year. And my brother was like, it's not going to be Game of the Year. Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be Game of the Year. He bought Assassin's Creed last week when it came out. He was like, Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be Game of the Year. So, we had a little server problem today because so many people were on and whatnot. They were fixing servers. So, we played through the campaign. I'm fucking tired. So, we played through the campaign today. And, the graphics in this campaign is fucking phenomenal. When I first seen the first cutscene, I swore it was live action. 343 really pushed the 360 to its absolute limits. You will never find another 360 game that looked as good as Halo 4 or sound as good as Halo 4. Halo 4 sounded amazing, not just with the special effects, what they re-recorded, but the voice acting was fucking fantastic. The musical score was fucking fantastic. Just everything, the aspect about, I mean, you wouldn't think that characters in a game could interact and act the way they do and have such facial expressions. I haven't seen a game with such great acting and facial expressions and great graphics since Metal Gear Solid 4. And you know, 343 delivers in every aspect. I mean, whatever budget they had, they fucking they definitely didn't waste any money on it. I mean, they really pushed every limit. They really reached everything they could on this game. The gameplay for the multiplayer was phenomenal. The whole campaign was phenomenal. It's 8 missions, and it takes about maybe 8 hours to complete. Maybe it takes about an hour a mission. It takes about 8 hours to complete. So it's a pretty decent campaign. By the end of it, my brother, who's saying Assassin's Creed 3 was Game of the Year, looked at me. He's like, Halo 4 Game of the Year. I mean, by the end of it, I was in tears. I mean, I had my wife and my brother looking at me like, why are you fucking crying? I mean, I was in tears by the end of it. Because, you know, it's going to be spoiler free, but, I mean, we sat through Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach, and ODST. Halo Reach, at that time when it was released, was the best campaign game. It was the best story-told game. But really, it always seemed like Bungie never put enough effort into the campaign. I mean, Master Chief was just like a robot who said one-liners, and Cortana was like this AI that did one-liners, and you know, they had these little catchphrases. both these characters were developed in this game. We by the end of it, you swore they were both human. The Master Chief showed more emotion and compassion, and he felt like a human. He didn't feel like RoboCop. He felt like a human. And even though we do not see his face, you can tell by the facial expression in the mask alone. I mean, everybody wants to talk about Tom Hardy as Bane, how he does more with his eyes than most actors do. Same can sort of be said with Master Chief. By just looking at the helmet, the expression, the voice, I mean, and the guy that got to act him, because all these characters, what 343 did, they hired real actors, and they put these little dots on them, and they did it like that. They had actors for this game, and then they just had Jen Taylor and the guy from Chief do the voiceover, which, I mean, hands down to those two for doing a phenomenal job with the voice acting, as well as the two characters or actors that did Cortana and Chief in the actual acting scene. Hands down, I mean, you guys did a phenomenal job. By the end of the game, you invested your time in Cortana and Master Chief, into their story. They felt like people. Which I thought Bungie was lacking. I mean, in the previous game. I mean, you really start getting invested into the Chief until the end of 3. It's just like it seems like Bungie never put effort in the campaign. That was the biggest thing. 343 came in. We're putting effort in the campaign. We're putting effort into the multiplayer, in the Spartan Ops. You know, it just seemed like 343 cared more. And the crappy ending we got from Halo Reach, it was sort of like Bungie's just like, you know what, we don't give a fuck anymore. We're just leaving, you know, put the little thing where it shows the Pillar of Autumn, thank you guys for loving Bungie, you know. And then at the end of this game, after the end of the credits, you're like, Bungie who? Because it's not about Bungie no more. 343 just, not only did they hit a home run and knock it out of the park, they did a grand slam. People will not be talking about Bungie no more. 343 did an amazing job with this game. So, you know, I'm probably going to wrap it up here because I'm getting extremely tired. But, phenomenal game. It definitely had my game of the year vote. Score-wise, I give it a 9 out of 10. A 9.5 out of 10. It's really a phenomenal game. Not every game is going to be perfect, so I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I would like to give it a 10 out of 10, but, you know, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I think that's the fairest rating. It's a phenomenal game. Going to be game of the year. I can't wait for Halo 5 whenever it comes out. 343. Yeah, you put it to Bungie. I mean, you guys showed that you know your shit, and that's phenomenal. So, I'm going to probably go catch a few Z's. I'm fucking tired. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please comment, tell me what you think, and thank you guys for watching.